had a good week, and I noticed that a lot of people were very receptive to my last video, and thank you. Thank you so much for the positive feedback. I know some people may have gotten offended by it, but I don't do it to offend you. I do it because I want to elevate you. And sometimes that hurtful truth is what sets us free. And one thing that I'm learning is that we're in a hypersensitive society where people get their feelings hurt so easily. They get offended for anything. If you're going to be in business, you're going to have to learn how to toughen that skin up and learn how to take an insult. Learn how to get hurt truthfully, but don't get in your feelings about it. Go and analyze it and see whether there's truth in what's being told. And see, I'm that underdog that everybody overlooks, that nobody sees the value. And while I'm winning under their noses, they think that they're better than me, but I'm learning from everybody, right? Because I sponge the good from people and then I expel what I don't like. But that doesn't stop me from learning from you. And so I had somebody that got offended by something I said in the video. Clearly, I touched the sore spot. I wasn't trying to hurt you. I really wanted to help you if you're watching this video. And I was willing to work with you and make it affordable. But see, those type of situations make me have to step up my game to where I add more value, because people come and waste your time. At least if you're going to cancel your appointment, you should have done it not at the very last minute when I'm already there waiting for you. You know, and that's why I charge for my time, because my time is valuable and yours is too. You are valuable. You are priceless. You're worth something. I don't care if everybody else overlooks you. You underdog, you know if you're an underdog, you're who I'm talking to. And the only way you're going to sharpen your skills is by sometimes being hurt truthfully and finding out what your life purpose is. And when you know what your life purpose is, nobody can come and shake you off your rocker. Nobody can belittle you, look down on you, or act like they're better than you. And I believe in you. And that's why I'm here motivating and inspiring you with my stories, so that you can know that anybody can make it. I don't care. It's not what you hear other people think about you or the value they think you're worth. Is what you consider yourself that you are worth. It's the value you give yourself. So if nobody else sees that value, don't worry about that. What do you say to yourself? What value do you give yourself? What story are you telling yourself? Don't worry about what everybody else thinks, because we're not going to please the entire world. Somebody's always going to love you and another person's going to hate you for the same exact reason. So you have to be authentic to yourself, because there's nothing worse than lying to yourself, pretending to be something you're not, and being afraid to be you. But there's only one of you, and you're unique, and you came here for a purpose, and you have your own calling. And one person might be successful at something that doesn't make them better than you. That's their success. You have your own successes. You have your own purpose. And don't belittle your gift. It might not be the great gift that other person has, but you have a talent that you're bringing to the world. And there's nothing worse than dying and getting old, not having fulfilled that purpose. I'd rather fail a million times and know I gave it my all and be happy pursuing what I love, than to sit there settling for something I don't want to do. You know, that's me. So if you sometimes get offended by the things I say, I hope I piss you off so good that it pushes you to want to try that much harder, that you prove to yourself what you're made of, because I know what you're made of. Do you? So sometimes we need somebody to dig that up out of us and to help us find the gifts we don't even know are hiding there. You need to polish that diamond that's hiding in the rough, right? And you are a diamond, but you just need some polishing. And maybe nobody else is giving you that worth, but that's what I'm here for, because I'm an underdog helping you underdog. And you might not be an underdog, so then maybe this video isn't for you, because this video is for you, underdog. So where are my underdogs at? And I'm going to tell you one thing that helped me heal, transform, and grow, and why I believe in myself so much that I don't care what nobody thinks of me. I believe in me. I have high self-esteem, but I had to get there. Everything is a acquired skill. Anything could be learned. Anything. You just have to decide how badly you want it. So I'm going to give you a few books that I have read, because I know last week I talked about a poverty mindset, and we've all had that poverty mindset. A lot of wealthy people have a poverty mindset. It's a lot of people that have a poverty mindset in different ways. A poverty mindset doesn't have to be just with money. It's how you view life. It's you being on your phone all day long scrolling with no intention. You're just scrolling because you're bored. You're trying to find something to entertain you. That's a poverty mindset. Rather than, because some people tell you don't watch TV. I don't watch TV, but I do watch YouTube because I like to research things and I like to educate myself. I like to read on my free time. I don't care if it's one small chapter a day. And I love to write and write in my journal. So here's some books that I want to recommend to you because I have tons of them. But these are some of my motivational books that I think would help you. These two books are going to help you build a relationship with money. This one is called Happy Money by Ken Honda, if you want to screenshot that. And then I have The Richest Man in Babylon, but I, of course, with my manifestation, I'll put The Richest Woman in Babylon. But the name of the book is called The Richest Man in Babylon by George Clason. Let's see. I decided to sit in my other part of my office because I usually record in the part I work at, but today I decided to sit in the living room area. Think and Grow Rich. That one is, of course, by Napoleon. If you've never read this book, you're way behind the times. This is the limited edition, but you can buy it for real cheap, the paperback. It doesn't matter how cheap the book is, it's the value and the content that's inside of the book. Now, this book right here was one of the first books I started reading, and it left me in shock. And that's one of the things that started waking me up. I have so much stories to share with you. But this book right here, this is also by Napoleon Hill. And it's called Outwitting the Devil. That's a powerful book right there. Changed my whole life. This book right here is, I think it's thicker than the Bible. But it's a very interesting book. That right there. I hope you screenshot those books. Those are just some of many books that I have. It's not just about what's in the books, but it's taking the value that you find within the stories. Because every story is not going to resonate with you, right? But then there's going to be that one thing that's going to resonate with you. Take that and run with it. That's your gut instinct telling you, run with that. So, so all these things that I'm living now is the manifestation of my faith, because I started learning how to exercise my faith and build my faith muscles. Without faith, it's impossible to manifest anything, right? You're going to keep manifesting negative things, but not positive things. So if you want to manifest positive things, you got to start telling yourself a different story about who you are, not who people determine that you are. Don't let anybody determine your worth for you. You tell yourself who you are, and it's not lying to yourself. It's just you believing in yourself and knowing that there's so much more, because you will have a burning desire inside of you that you know you have a higher purpose and that you're here for something more. There's something people that are happy with just having a little job and they're home with the picket fence and their family's well and they have their little 401k and everything. And then there's other people who do greater things and transform the lives of those around them. Right? Because the more you give, the more value you receive. I don't give the value if I feel like you're trying to diminish my worth, because I bring value to the table too, whether you see it or not. That doesn't mean I'm not priceless. That doesn't mean I don't have a worth. That doesn't mean I don't have value and I don't come with a cheap price tag. I try to be fair with my fees, but I'm not cheap. Why? Because you're not cheap. And you're not afraid to ask for your money because that's the worth you know you have. So why are you going to minimize my worth? No. Nobody tells me what I'm worth. You don't like it? See you, bye. There's the door. I love walking alone because that way I don't have to worry about people trying to intimidate me or make me feel like I'm less than or testing my knowledge. I'm going to play like I'm the stupidest person in the whole wide world, and I do it so well. You know, and not because I am, but because I see that you're not coming from a place of love. So I'm here to encourage you, to tell you, don't get offended. But if you do get offended in a good way. Let it piss you off in a good way. Push yourself harder than you ever have before and go and find your purpose and go live in that purpose. Fail 1,000,000 times, but fail trying to fulfill what you were brought here for, because you're here for a purpose. And if you don't fulfill that purpose, you're not going to change the lives of those around you. And you might not be changing the lives of those who are physically around you, but there are other people who are going to see your worth that you may never meet in person, but whose life your words transformed by you living your truth and stepping into your purpose. And nobody else can live that purpose for you. Matter of fact, I could give you all the tools, even if I did it for free. And it's up to you if you want to grab it and run with it, right? I could teach you how to fish, and it's up to you to go cast your own net. I'm not going to sit here feeding you every day, but I'm going to give you the tools. And if you're hungry enough, you're going to learn how to cast your net if somebody tells you exactly where to throw it, right? So think about all of those things, process it. See if there's anything there that you can resonate with. Because usually when you get offended by something, it's because there's something there you're connecting with that's hurting you in a very deep place. And that's where you need to ask yourself, why did that offend me? Why did that hurt me? Why did that piss me off? Examine yourself. Don't deceive yourself, and don't get in your feelings and expect for everybody to always babysit your feelings, and that because they're not feeding your little feelings that they don't care for you. Sometimes the person that hurts you truthfully is the one that truly loves you, while everybody else around you don't tell you got a booger in your nose, right? Or that you smell like crap. But the person that's telling you that is because I'd rather tell you than somebody else to smell it, because I'm not judging you. I'm telling you because I want you to go handle that problem so nobody else can look down on you. But you're going to get offended. Like I had this one girl, I told her hair. I was like, girl, we can't be out having fun and your hair's all over the place. And I went to fix her hair. She got offended with me and went off on me like, oh, you can't tell me how. I'm like, well, then go look like crap. I was trying to help, but you want to look like crap? Your business. So some people don't want you telling them that they have a situation that everybody else is seeing and nobody wants to be real. But me, I always call that pink elephant in the room. And that's why a lot of people don't like me, because I'm very brutally honest. But you know what? When people come and are brutally honest with me, I have to suck it up. But I'm going to go and study it to see if there's truth to it. But I'm not going to sit there giving you my behind to kiss. I'm going to really think about it. And if there's no truth in it, I don't care what you said. But if there is truth, I'm going to do some soul searching, because that means there's room in there for me to grow and evolve and become better. And better and better. And everybody's not all knowing. I don't care how smart you are at what you do. You're dumb at something else. That's why we need each other. Because where you're weak and you fall short, I might be better than you. Does that make you better than me because you're better than me at something? I don't think so. Just give me a little time and I'm going to probably outdo you. But that's how confident you got to be in yourself. You got to believe in yourself. And like Cat Williams said, be your own star player. Learn how to clap for yourself when nobody else in the room is clapping for you. When you're way in the back of the room and the teacher has her little favorite pets and they're being favored and you're being way overlooked and you're never chosen for anything. You're never picked first. Nobody picks you and you always come in last. Clap for yourself, because the harder your journey, the bigger your win if you believe in that dream that's burning inside of you. So anyway, y'all know that I only post once a week. Hit that like button. Subscribe and hit that notification bell so you catch my videos every Wednesday. I love you all, and I will catch you on the other side. And I hope that this video resonated and touched some spot in you to help you continuing on your journey. And don't give up. No matter what, when you fall, keep getting up. Feel the fear, but do it anyway. Believe in yourself. I believe in you, and I love you. I love you guys. Keep the comments coming. And I'm going to continue motivating you with my videos. And I'm still working on that program that I'm working on. So when I get ready to start pushing it, you'll be the first to know. Peace and blessings for now. Ciao.